Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Anytime somebody has an O in front of their name, like O'Hearn or O'Malley or O'Brien, it means the clan of. And today's word has a lot of different clans in the Bible. So I just thought today was perfect because I'm in the O'Hearn clan. So anybody with the O in front of their name means that they are part of that clan. So, March 17th, Numbers 26, 1 through 51. After the plague had ended, the Lord said to Moses and Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, "From the whole community of Israel, record the names of all the warriors by their families. List all the men 20 years old or older who are able to go to war." So there on the plains of Moab, beside the Jordan River, across from Jericho, Moses and Eleazar the priest issued these instructions to the leaders of Israel. List all the men of Israel 20 years old and older, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. This is the record of all the descendants of Israel who came out of Egypt. These were the clans descended from the sons of Reuben, Jacob's oldest son. The Hanshonite clan, named after their ancestor Hanshotes. The Paluite clan, named after ancestor Palu. The Hezronite clan, named after their ancestor Hezron. The Carmite clan, named after the ancestor Carmi. These were the clans of Reuben. Their registered troops numbered 43,730. Got the train in the background. Palu was the ancestor of Elab, and the Elab was the father of Nimrod, Dathan, and Arabam. This Nathan and Arabam are the same community leaders who conspired with Korah against Moses and Aaron, rebelling against the Lord. But the earth opened up its mouth and swallowed them with Korah, and fire devoured 250 of their followers. This served as a warning to the entire nation of Israel. However, the sons of Korah did not die that day. These were the clans descended from the sons of Simeon. The Jimrite clan, named after their ancestor Jamin. The Jachnite clan, named after their ancestor Jachin. The Zoarite clan, named after their ancestor Zoar. The Shaulite clan, named after their ancestor Shaul. These were the clans of Simeon. Their registered troops numbered 22,200. These were the clans descended from the sons of Gad. The Zephonite clan, named after their ancestor Zephon. The Haggite clan, named after their ancestor Haggai. The Shunite clan, named after their ancestor Shunai. The Oznite clan, named after their ancestor Ozni. The Urite clan, named after ancestor Uri. The Arodite clan, named after ancestor Arodi, and the Arlite clan, named after their ancestor Arili. These were the clans of Gad. Their registered troops numbered 40,500. Judah had two sons, and Onan, who had died in the land of Canaan. These were the clans descended from Judah's surviving sons. The Shilonite clan, named after their ancestor Shelah. The Perizzite clan, named after ancestor Perez. The Zephonite clan, named after their ancestor Zerah. And these were the subclans descended from the Perizzites. The Herzonites, named after their ancestor Hezron. The Hamulites, named after their ancestor Hamuel. And these were the clans of Judah. Their registered troops numbered 76,500. And these were the clans descended from the sons of Ishkar. The Tolonite clan, named after their ancestor Tola. The Puite clan, named after their ancestor Pua. The Jezebite clan, named after their ancestor Jezhub. The Shimonite clan, named after their ancestor Shimron. And these were the clans of Issachar, and their registered troops numbered 64,300. And these were the clans descended from the sons of Zebulun, the Saradite clan named after their ancestor Sarad, the Elonite clan named after Elon, the Japhanite clan named after Jehiel. These were the clans of Zebulun. Their registered troops numbered 60,500. And the two clans were descended from Joseph through Manasseh and Ephraim. And these were the clans descended from Mashnaph. The Machonite clan, named after Machar. The Gilonite clan, named after Gilead, Machar's son. And these were the sub-clans descended from the Gileads. There's just a lot of people in there. The Jezreelites, named after their ancestor Ijar. The Heculites, named after their ancestor Helek. The Ezraelites, named after Ezrael. The Shemites, named after Shechem. The Shechemites, named after Shemida. The Haphridites, named after ancestor Hepher. And one of Hepher's descendants, Zephahad, had no sons, but his daughters' names were Mahlah, Noah, Haglah, Miklah, and Tezrah. I didn't know that Noah could be a woman's name. Interesting. And these were the clans of Manish. Their registered troops were 52,700. And the clans descended from the sons of Ephraim. The Shulonite clan, named after Shulith. The Bechronite clan, named after Becher. The Tananite clan, named after Tahan. And this was the sub-clan descended from the Shulonites. The Uranites, named after Uran. And the clans of Ephraim, their registered troops were 32,500. I am not pronouncing these names properly, so please pardon me. I'm just butchering them up here. But if you are following along with me, you get the idea. The clans of Menish and Ephraim were all descendants of Joseph. And these were the clans descended from the sons of Benjamin. The Belonite clan, named after ancestor Bela. The Ashbelite clan, named after Ashbel. The Ephraimite clan, named after Ephraim. And the Shuphanite clan, named after Shupham. The Hephonite clan, named after Hepham. And these were the sub-clans descended from the Beliites. The Ardenites, named after Ard. The Namates, named after Naaman. And the clans of Benjamin, their troops numbered 45,600. And the clans that came from Dan were the Shuanite clan, named after Shuma, and the Shuanite clans of Dan, registered at 64,400. And the clans descended from Asher were the Imnite clan, Imnah, Ishvite from Ishvi, the Burlite from Burlah, and the sub-clans from the Burlites are the Hebronites, named after Heber, and the Malachalites, named after Michael. And Asher had a daughter named Serah, and the clans from Asher registered at 43,400. And the clans descended from the sons of Naphtali were the Jezreelite from Jeziel, the Gunite from Guni, the Jezreelite from the Jazar, and the Shermanite from the Shelim. And these were the clans of Naphtali, and they registered at 4,000. In summary, the registered troops of all Israel numbered 601,730. And pardon me for going quickly through these towards the end, but it's a task to try to pronounce them and get through them. So, moving on to Luke 2:36-52. Anna, a prophet, was also there in the temple. She was the daughter of Phinehas from the tribe of Asher, and she was very old. Her husband died when they had been married only 7 years. Then she lived as a widow to the age of 84. Oh. She never left the temple, but stayed there day and night, worshiping God with fasting and prayer. That's awesome. She came along just as Simeon was talking with Mary and Joseph, and she began praising God. She talked about the child to everyone who had been waiting expectantly for God to rescue Jerusalem. When Jesus' parents had fulfilled all the requirements of the law of the Lord, they returned home to Nazareth in Galilee. There the child grew up healthy and strong. He was filled with wisdom, and God's favor was on him. Every year, Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the Passover festival. When Jesus was 12 years old, they attended the festival as usual. After the celebration was over, they started home to Nazareth, but Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem. His parents didn't miss him at first because they assumed that he was among the other travelers. But when he didn't show up that evening, they started looking for him among their relatives and friends. When they couldn't find him, they went back to Jerusalem to search for him. They searched for him there. 3 days later, they finally discovered him in the temple, sitting among the religious teachers, listening to them and asking questions. All who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. His parents didn't know what to think. "Son," his mother said to him, "why have you done this to us? Your father and I have been frantic searching for you everywhere." "But why did you need to search?" he asked. "Didn't you know that I must be in my father's house?" But they didn't understand what he meant. Then he returned to Nazareth with them, and he was obedient to them. And his mother stored all these things in her heart. Jesus grew in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and all the people. Psalm 61 through 12. And it's a psalm of David. And it goes to the tune of Lily of the Testimony. It's regarding the time that David fought Aram, and Aram and Joah returned and killed 12,000 Edomites in the Valley of Salt. You have rejected us, O God, and broken our defenses. You have been angry with us. Now restore us to your favor. You have shaken our land and split it open. Seal the cracks, for the land trembles. You have been very hard on us, making us drink wine that sent us reeling. But you have raised a banner for those who fear you, a rallying point in the face of attack. Now rescue your beloved people. Answer and save us by your power. God has promised this by his holiness. I will divide up Shechem with joy, and I will measure out the valley of Succoth. Gilead is mine, and Manasseh too. Ephraim, my helmet, will produce my warriors, and Judah, my scepter, will produce my kings. But Moab, my waspation, will become my servant, and I will wipe my feet on Edom and shout in triumph over Philistia. Who will bring me into the fortified city? Who will bring me victory over Edom? Have you rejected us, O God? Will you no longer march with our enemies? Oh, please help us against our enemies, for all human help is useless. That is true. Yep, all human help is useless. With God's help, we will do mighty things, for he will trample down our foes. He can definitely do what man cannot do. And to end today, it's Proverbs 11:15. There's danger in putting up security for a stranger's debt. It's safer not to guarantee another person's debt. So don't co-sign for a loan. Don't guarantee that you're going to cover somebody else's debt. That's wisdom right there. There's danger in putting up security for a stranger's debt, and it's safer not to guarantee another person's debt. That's Proverbs 11:15. So that is very true, because if you co-sign for somebody and they can't pay their debt, then you have to pay it. So thank you so much for joining me today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. My little St. Patrick's Day outfit. And I am the O'Hearn clan, which means I am the clan of the O'Hearns. And we have all those clans in the Old Testament, which I butchered and couldn't pronounce properly, but people do it to me all the time. I get called O'Herna, O'Herna, O'Hearn. It's O'Hearn. So It's hard to pronounce somebody else's name, so that's okay. Thank you again for joining me, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Have a good night.